Hello everyone, this is for the English speakers in the world, in the whole world. I'm talking to you because I don't do many videos in English, and this was important to say because it comes from someone talking about basically the title is what I wish people knew about mental health and recovery. So it's what I've been dreaming for years. Dealing with an illness is already really difficult. But when you have other people judging you, criticizing you, thinking that it's not an illness, thinking that you're faking, that you're over exaggerating, you're crazy or whatever. When you announce a cancer, when you announce a diabetes, when you announce a heart problem, when you announce you're gonna die or whatever, people are anxious, are worried, are sad. When we tell someone we have bipolar disorder, the reaction is, what is that? Or are you gonna kill me in my sleep? Or you're bullshitting. You're not bipolar. Are you sure you're bipolar? Are you sure? Have you been diagnosed? Like, calm down. So, I'm just gonna resume what she said. I don't know who this person is. I think it's Hattie Gladwell. She posted this on Monday 27th of November 2017, so it was a year ago. So she explains that she discovered she had mental illness. And what people don't understand, what I said, is that it's chronic, which means that it's for life. You can't cure, you can get better, like you can stabilize. I don't know how to say in English, but you can be stable, but you can't cure from the illness. It's for life. It's like, I don't know, diabetes. I always take that example, but it's like diabetes. It's chronic. It's for life. You can't cure from it. You can calm it down, but you can't cure from mental illness, and certainly not from bipolar. And this is where she gets to. She says that sometimes it's so bad that wait a minute, because she says a lot of things, but I'm just taking the best of what she said. Okay, there's therapy, psychologist and psychiatric doctors, medication, etc., etc. And on the surface it kind of calms us down, but it doesn't stop what's going in your head, which means that even when you get the help, when you take the medication, you can still crash. You can still fall to pieces, scream, cry, just be hysterical. Like, the illness is still there. Like, it's like any emotion. You can't stop emotions. It's weird way of thinking to stop an emotion, but our emotions are so strong that you have to stop them. But sometimes you can't help it. They come, you can't stop them. So sometimes you just have to wait, that's what she says, till the cycle of the episode. It can be any episode: manic, depressive, panic attack, delirious state. You just have to wait, or with the medicine, that the cycle just closes and stops and goes to another emotion or calms down. And it's just when it's finally over, and when you're back to your stable self. So at the moment I'm stable, but obviously I've had hard times. I've been crying lately. You've been seeing on my YouTube channel. I've been hysterical with my boyfriend. I've been manic in parties. Like, I can't help being who I am because the illness is a part of me. So I can't stop all my emotions. It's impossible. So we don't recover from it. You're just in remission sometimes. Like cancer, I don't really want to compare it to cancer. It's a bit hard because cancer is really hard, but you have remissions. Moments where you're okay. And that's really great because that means that you can live a normal life, but sometimes you do crash again. it can last for days, weeks, months, even years. Episodes, yeah, definitely. And finally, she says that we're talking more and more about mental illness, so it's getting somewhere. Like, I learned recently that what's it called? HIV, you can have it, and then you take the meds, and then apparently now, with research, it's amazing. You can have HIV, and with the medication, you can not transmit it, I don't know how to say, give it to someone else anymore. Like with the medication, it stops the transmission, which is amazing. Research has really... So if research really digs into mental illness, maybe we'll find something, because medication is very helpful, but it's not... I would say it helps 80%. And 20% left is us being miserable or whatever. How does she conclude this? It's something a person has to learn to live with. The sooner people realize this, the sooner those people with mental illness will find the courage to seek help. And that's the most important factor of all, because yes, if people fucking realize that it's a fucking illness, they will understand that you are ill, so you can say to people, I have bipolar disorder. They will say, okay, oh my god, that's awful, I hope you'll get better. That's all we need, just compassion and understanding, and then we can seek help. Because if people tell you, you're not bipolar, you will never want to go to the doctor, you will never want to take the meds, and you will never get better. So, yes, we need to talk about it. I'm doing a charity in France, which I hope is going to become huge, because it has to, and I'm very determined. I made a film, I made a documentary, I was on a radio in France, I have a YouTube channel that works quite well. I'm determined to talk about this illness, to break through the ice, I don't know how you say that in English, if you say the same thing, and crash all the cliches about, like, one person on a million kills someone and we say it's a bipolar. All the bipolars are fucking murderers. What the... Oh. So, no, we are not dangerous, we are not weirdos, we're not crazy, we're just human beings that have a lot of emotions inside, that express their emotions, and they can't do anything about it, but they can take meds, and it calms them a little down, and we can't help it when we're hysterical, we can't help it when we cry, we can't... I mean, it's funny, because we don't judge people with diabetes or cancer. I think you look a bit blah 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 today. I've been told, oh god, do you know what someone said to my boyfriend the other night at the language exchange? Oh my god, you have to be really patient to have a girlfriend like that. What? Or my mom, when she was depressive, people thought she was, how do you say that? I can't find the word. I wish my English was better. I'm sorry. Lazy. People thought she was lazy. Just lazy, because she was on the couch and she was depressive for... When I asked her if it was for years, she said no, but I think it was nearly 3 years, but I'm not even sure. On the couch, crying with my little dog Cookie, standing next to her, because he knew she was ill. Dogs can sense that. And I love you, Mum. And I'm always anxious when she's not well, because she gets really depressive. I'm more manic, I'm more all over the place, I'm more joyful, etc. She's had a fucking shitty childhood, so she's a mess inside, and when she's depressive she has a lot of black thoughts, and she tried to kill herself, I think 3 times she told me. So when she's not well, I just call her a lot, because I'm very, very scared that she does something stupid. Well, it's not doing something stupid, it's her mind going off and pushes her to do things that she doesn't really want to, because suicide, as I already said in French videos, is not a fucking choice. It's your brain who fucks up and it makes you do things that you don't really want to do. That's it. It's not, you don't want to die. No one wants, you're not born being on earth to want to die. You're on earth because you want to live. And sometimes it's so hard that you can't deal with it. So, but yeah, bipolar disorder is very difficult. We're starting only now, really talk about it. I talk about it all the time. I've been criticized about that, but I don't talk about it all the time. I talk to the right people, and I have my YouTube channel, and I have my psychiatrist, and I have my mom, and my dad, and my sister, and my English family. They're all there. I have any battery left, so I have to let you go, but just to say, we need to talk about bipolar disorder more and understand that it's a real illness, a chronic illness. Bye.